Hey guys, welcome to part 3 of the highly anticipated Rambler videos. We've done quite a bit since part 2 came out about a year ago. To kind of dive into that, the first thing we did was we replaced the carburetor in it. And to do that we had to move a sensor. You'll get to see all that in a little bit. We had to move a sensor forward, which we had to go then get an adapter because it was a different size hole, and then plug that other hole, so that was just a big mess up in itself. And then we had to get a makeshift clamp to hold the air cleaner down onto it, but long story short, we got it working. Just took a little bit of customization, just like you guys seen on the master cylinder. Then we replaced the rear shocks on the car. We still have to replace the front, but it rides a lot smoother now. Something we haven't mentioned in other videos that we have done is replaced a bent push rod, and then fixed, I think it was 2 others that weren't even connected. And then I also have a picture of the bent push rod that I'll put on the screen. But yeah, we replaced that with one out of another 62 American Rambler. We fixed the fuel pump issue that we had where it wasn't pulling enough gas. The bottom of it just wasn't sealed correctly, so it didn't have any pressure at all. So we fixed that, it was all good to go. We fixed all the lights, both blinkers, headlights, taillights, everything all worked now. We just now replaced the valve seals. Hold on, I'll grab This is what the old valve seals look like that were in the car, which is why it was burning oil so bad. What's left of them, I should say. So we replaced all those, so it shouldn't be eating oil like it was anymore. We retorqued the head bolts on the car, and then we just most recently removed the heater core to get to the windshield wiper motor, and then we're also going to fix the heater. And hopefully we're going to try a couple things on fixing the windshield wiper motor, but that'll be on its own update video when that gets done. But yeah, so yeah, we've done a lot since episode 2 came out, and then today we are going to be replacing the generator in the car because we needed to make an 80-mile road trip from here to a transmission shop to get the transmission fixed because it's continuously getting worse as time goes on. So yeah, we're gonna put the generator in today. Hopefully that generator light will go away and it'll charge the battery at the same time because it's not doing that now. The jar generator completely stopped working. And then after that, we should be good to go to take it on the road trip. We'll bring you guys along and hopefully it makes it there on its own. So it'll be a good little experience, but we can go ahead and get right into putting the generator in. A moment of truth to see if this generator is the right one. Our luck with O'Reilly's hasn't been so good with the Rambler, so I wouldn't be surprised. What does that mean?
That means we gotta take that one off.
Oh, great.
But it looks the same.
Oh, that's gonna be kind of that's annoying. You think it would come with one.
I know, right?
Even though it's refurbished, you think it would come with one. It showed one in the frickin' picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how to get them off. I would imagine a wheel puller, but we'll see.
And then as you guys can see here, that's the whole ordeal we had. Since this carburetor comes out a lot more than the other one, we had to move this sensor. I'm pretty sure this is what we found out was this was the sensor to check if the car was already started, so you can't try and start it while it's running. So we had to get a plug this one, and then an adapter because this hole is a lot bigger than that one. But it works. There's our good old master cylinder. It's running. looks like it's been in there since we got the car. It's actually starting to look a little more original, so that's our plan with that. But yeah, and then here's our little makeshift clamp. We had to drill 2 little holes in the side of the top of the carburetor, but this holds the air cleaner on. So a little bit of customization goes a long way. It works great. But yeah, so we're going to try and get this out of here today and then put that new one in. And of course it just got a little bit harder because we're gonna have to take this part off of this one once we get it out, put it on that one, and yeah, so we gotta get to work. We're gonna make that long trip today as well. God. It's a lot heavier than it looks. Cool, let's see here. It came broken. What is that? It's all sorts of jacked up. Oh, wow. Just as long as the important parts aren't broken. It's got... Uh-oh. It's not the same. Or wait, is it? A... F... I guess it is. Just looks a little funny. Alright, cool. Okay, so issue number 1 we've run into here. See the issue here? Mounting brackets aren't correct. This is lined up with this one, and this is just way too far out. This one is longer. We thought maybe since it was missing the F part, which is right here, which I think is a hot wire on this one, we could just switch the guts out, but since it's longer, it's not longer going to be a possibility. So the only thing we can think of now is maybe put a spacer there and bolt it up that way, hoping that we can get this pushed back up in there because it looks like it's broken off. So hopefully we can just push it. You can kind of see it in there. Take this back, what is that, bracket or whatever off, this back piece, push it up on there, put it back, and see what we can do with it. So we'll update you guys.
Bolt is for that thing, it's not with it. Let's see, the thing that goes up through is not with it.
so coming back from the parts store, we took that other generator back because obviously it wasn't going to work and it was broken. We're just going to convert it to a one-wire alternator, and right now we're just working on getting this bracket off. And for those of you that don't know, because I didn't know this just takes one wire to the battery, and that's all it is. So converting it, we just ignore the voltage regulator and everything like that. And that's all we have to do. The hard part is just gonna get it mounted on there. Because these two will work, but we need some way to hold it with this back piece so it doesn't twist. But hopefully that'll fix our issue here.
It's almost like this freaking wrench don't fit that nut. Nice job. Yeah. Washers and
That's the bracket, right?
this is what we're gonna have to modify maybe.
It's okay, we're used to it. Front. What's your idea?
Welding a plate on the front. Or bolting a plate on the front and welding one on the back. The back one should hold it. Front one just, I don't know. Don't know.
Just have to see when it gets done.
Yep. I'd use this thicker shit because it's got hold that, but I'd have to cut it all.
Yeah.
Re-drill the holes where or the hole where I need it. Cut this end off.
Then it would just be kind of thin.
Well, it would be just like that. And it's pretty thick.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right. Back to this. I'm getting flashbacks.
Yeah, well, I need to drill a hole first. Need to drill a hole first.
Drill a hole first.
Yeah.
Step one.
Which way the sparks are gonna go.
Oh, if they shoot at me, I'll just move.
Now, gotta make another one for the front.
Another one for the front? So here's our makeshift bracket. We got the original one on the bottom. The original generator would just bolt into that hole there, but we lifted it up to match that one. Welded on a piece of metal here, drilled a hole through there, hole through that one. There was a gap in between the two areas, and we didn't want it to bend or break the weld or anything. So tack welded onto washers there to clear the space, and now it fits perfectly. So now we gotta just go bolt those back into the car, put that thing in there, hook one wire up to the battery from that, and then, yeah, that's the game plan for right now.
This hose right here, Dylan. See, it's wet again. All the way down.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
this hose is leaking too? Yep, that is. I can see it when I move it. The water's coming out.
So that hose is leaking.
And that's the one I... That hose ain't worth a shit.
And for you guys, this hose, it went into the heater cooler. Yeah, we bypassed it because the heater cooler was also another reason why this thing was leaking so much. So now we have multiple leaks. We got this one, this little piece here doesn't leak a lot, but it does. And then also the heater cooler. But that part should be fixed with the bypass. So these two. We just replaced this hose, so I don't know what's going on with that, but this one is old. No, we replaced this one too.
Yes, right.
So,
but this one's leaking, and probably because I was messing with it, probably broke it. Yeah, it's broke on the back side. Hope it's this one and not that little teeny one in the middle. We'll just have to cut it off, shorten it. We'll have to figure that out.
yeah.
But for now, let's get this.
One step at a time.
Nope. Oh my God, I don't believe it went in there.
Uh-oh. That's not good. You might have to take that hose off, huh?
Hell, that ain't gonna do a bit of good. Even if we take it off, we ain't gonna get it back on.
Oh, yeah, because the belt.
Gotta go forward a couple more inches. Thinking if we do take that off, then maybe the hose will run over the top of that instead of. Yeah, damn it. Never easy. Now we're in it. A little bit of antifreeze.
Just like said in the beginning of this video, it's never easy with the Rambler.
Well, that's about the same freaking size. Squeak, 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 squeak. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Oh, yeah, that antifreeze looks nice.
Damn it.
What happened?
I opened up this and it
Shot out of the hose?
This is holding the pressure, and I didn't really want to get water all over that alternator.
If anyone asks, we didn't do it. Wish we had a plug, something to put in there.
I really didn't want this to happen, but we're just gonna do the right thing and just drain it. I don't know where the hell all that water's coming from.
Especially since the whole car's on a fat tilt.
I know.
Jeez. Oh, it's cooling down, or it's calming down a little bit. Yeah, it's getting there. Stuff's pretty strong. Alright. Oh god, that's gonna be a really tight squeeze.
Well, that sucks. The washers are down there on the ground.
The ones that are welded?
Yep.
Well, we're gonna have to do it the hard way. Hold on, I'll grab them.
Yep.
So basically what happened now... Did you drop it again?
That's it.
No, you got it on. Okay, so these that we welded earlier broke off and fell down. But he got it on like crazy fast. I'm gonna start calling this motor the Abomination.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Build a whole new bracket for the top now.
And if you guys didn't get to see that, this just is not. How are we gonna do that? You gotta cut this off? Oh, there's a bolt.
Yeah, there's a bolt.
Take that off.
Take that off and figure out where it's got to go. And
Put it right here. But you can't, the hose.
oh God.
Should have expected as much.
Oh yeah, it'll bolt right in. One wire. There you go. There's that damn piece of crap off or generator.
Oh boy. Something we didn't think of is because we lifted it about that inch or so. You know, it's just offset just enough that it won't reach over. It's about the same length we measured it with the generator. So it's just that inch that offset it. We just didn't think about it in time. Oh, so close.
You never get that radiator hose on.
Nope. Well, that's a predicament. Back to the drawing board.
I'm thinking all we need is something a little bit longer but bent.
Yeah.
And that's what I was looking for up there.
You know what? That would be funny to use. Use this. There you go.
Leave me no damn ideas.
We got that from a yard sale.
Nope, it's not gonna work.
Oh, dang it.
Bent too much.
Unbend it.
That would be a rat rod move right there.
I'm down with rat rod moves at this point.
Well, if this thing was straight here, I think it would work. And if this wasn't quite bent so much.
What?
What?
Hey, if it somehow manages to work, it manages to work.
Pretty cool idea.
Yeah. I saw that in the back of the Rambler today and pulled
This
it out.
thing wasn't bent here. I know I could straighten this out a little bit.
Yeah.
By hitting it with a hammer right there. And
Yeah.
there. Take a trip to Schroeder's.
Sure. Let's do it. So we're gonna go to Schroeder's, which is a junkyard, try and find something that'll work for us. Well, we're here. He's not here. So, plan Z. All right, so plan, I don't even know what we're on now, 7? I don't know what's after Z, so we'll go with 7. But, went to town. 3 different belts, because we didn't know what size we were gonna need. I went to town, he was welding up a new piece. So instead of it being on the top, we're gonna have the alternator mount instead of an inch up, like an inch right to the side, and hopefully it'll mount here. I don't know, guys, it's not looking too good right now, but I need a longer belt because it's gonna be further out this way, so we bought the bigger belts. It's just about done making that up there, and then we're gonna try and slap it back in and see what else goes wrong. All right. So this is prototype number 2. No longer, yeah, no longer on the top. They're mounted on the side. So that will go there and hopefully be the same length or distance as the generator.
Yeah, well, there's no spacer in it no more.
Oh, there you go. So now it's just nice and tight.
It's too tight.
Too tight. Glad you checked. All right, attempt number 2.
That's what I thought. Got no adjustment. The hose won't work anyways. Well, nope. I'm open to suggestions.
Okay, so now new plan. This bolt is in our way, not allowing any leeway with the alternator, so gonna cut this off the top of the whatever and then weld it inside of here. Doesn't need to be completely flat, but just enough so the bolt sticks all the way through and you can still put a nut on the other side, and then it would give enough leeway with the alternator. Hopefully. Yeah. Alright, well, attempt number 77. There's prototype number, I don't even remember. No top bolt. It's in. And slap the alternator in there and see if it turns. Okay, so a little while later, got a top bracket in now on here. We got the belt on. Our issue now is that this is further back for some reason. So you can see the belt's kind of coming at an angle here. And it actually touches the hose barely when we have the hose on, but might have to just fix that later because we don't have enough time. We got to make that road trip if we wanted to get there. So we might let it run and see if it, I don't think it's going to eat all the way through that hose. It's going to eat a little bit of it, but I don't think it's going to eat all the way through. I would be more worried if it was like that, but yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. bought a new hose because we need a longer one so it comes out this way and then goes down. The other one was just kind of like right here. So that's why it was rubbing on here. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for now, so we'll see in a minute.
I think you got them tight enough.
Alright.
Okay, we're not rubbing on anything.
Yeah, that's why we got the longer hose. The other one was rubbing up on top of this, and this one we can form it around just like that. Jank little setup, but the guy at O'Reilly's convinced us to do this, so I blame him.
Alrighty, let's put some antifreeze in it.
Alright, let's grab it.
Before we do that, we gotta
Oh,
take
wait.
that one and fix it.
Oh yeah, fix this hose because it's broke right here and leaking.
The nuts all the way down.
Thinking it is. Hopefully once it gets pressure with the antifreeze it'll unkink it.
That's probably why they had that thing taped up to that thing.
Probably, actually.
I just wonder if it was over top of it, if it worked better. But then it fall down on the exhaust manifold. And
Oh, there you go. Alright. Antifreeze. I'll grab some of that out of the back. So which flavor do you want?
no matter.
So what is the same thing in a different color, so.
One's Dex Cool, the other one's Universal.
Oh.
Which was more expensive?
I'm thinking the Dex Cool is more expensive.
Put the cheap shit in it first.
Okay, we'll put the cheap stuff in it. This one's full too, so.
Just in case you lose it, you won't be out so much damn money. This one's full, the other one's not.
Yeah. The other one we put some in the winter.
Oh god, here we go.
I got a funnel.
You need funnel.
Oh yeah, you don't need a funnel. As long as you get like 90% in there. Or 80 or 70, something like that. Thinking you're right about the 99%.
Once you get a little bit out of it, it goes in a lot easier. It's the initial 3 quarts out of 4 quarts. It's hard.
How much does it take, the whole thing?
Probably more than this.
Well, we'll just throw the other stuff in there with it.
Usually it depends on the rig. Some of them take 3 gallons.
3 gallons?
Yeah. This mixed stuff.
Yeah. They didn't have any like the non-mixed stuff there when I went there. There was all this 50-50 stuff.
Is it leaking out the exhaust pipes?
Exhaust pipes.
Yeah, the muffler, tailpipes.
No, we're good. So far.
See if your tail lights was filling up full antifreeze.
Nah, we got enough blinker fluid. Alright, here's the other one. It's like half of it, maybe.
Yeah, she's almost, I can see it. Oh, not no more.
Oh, yeah, it's emptied out.
This is red.
Yeah, it's red stuff.
I've never seen this kind before. Looks like
Red.
It's already been used.
Red and green. What are we gonna get out of it? It's brown.
That's why it looked so damn rusty, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that was the stuff we had in it. All right.
You don't want to fill it clear to the top because you don't have an overfill
Nope.
thing. So
All right.
now you got to try and burp the thing. There's none in that. I don't think either is. Well, for the Pepsi challenge, see if it's going to start.
Now we got the radiator all, or the antifreeze all in it, and now see if we can get this thing to start up. Do you want to prime it or just go for it? We might want to plug in the alternator too. We forgot to do that. We forgot to wire up the alternator.
Well, what's that one for?
I don't know. Probably a back bracket. Because don't most cars have two? Grabbing the red wire.
This orange wire.
Orange wire. That comes from
Off the voltage regulator.
Yep.
And I hope that's the right one.
And then, don't we have to somehow get a wire from the battery or no?
This is a wire from the battery.
Oh, it goes into this from the battery. Okay.
Yeah, it's the voltage regulator. Battery to the voltage regulator and then back down to here, but I don't know.
The voltage regulator is bad, then there's none of this was worth it then, huh?
According to them, we should be able just to
Bypass it?
plug this in and it's good to go.
Do we even need to ground it or no?
I'm thinking those bolts are ground in it that we put in, bracket bolts.
Oh, okay.
What the hell is it, metric? This one's too little and that one's too big. So what would it be, 12?
I don't know metric.
I do, it's Canadian.
It's Canadian? You know Canadian?
Yeah. A.
There you go.
I'll let you know, all I have in here is everything but what I need.
That's how it goes. All right. You ready? Generator light's still on, but it might just be because now we don't have any of those wires. If the generator light might come on because we're missing like two of the wires, so I don't know if it's set up to where if there's an error with any of them, then it turns on or off. I mean if it doesn't have power, you know what I mean? But it started up right away, that was nice. I guess really the only test is if it dies on the road. Yeah, and it cut through, but it didn't go all the way through. Not yet. so this took a lot longer than expected. It took like 7 hours. It was supposed to be like a 15-minute job. So now it's really late in the day, but we don't really have a choice because our schedules aren't going to be able to line up for quite a while. So we're going to try and make it. Sucks that it's going to be later at night. And hopefully we do, because it's a long trip. So, but it needs to get there. So we're going to go. If the alternator doesn't work, we're just going to be jumping it. Just getting enough power to get it there. So before we do that, I'm going to put on the other 3 hubcaps. But then we will head out. All right, Grandpa is bringing his Toyota. He's got jumper cables, and he's also got chain in case anything goes wrong, and we can tow us back or tow us all the way there, depending on where we are. But oh boy, lost my air conditioner switch right here. Oh yeah, there we go. Got my air conditioner going. Alright. You gotta be kidding me. I forgot to. Oh, jeez. The keys got stuck with the other car. Forgot to put the battery cable back on. Oh. Well, I did it one-handed. Alright, here we go. Got it on. Oh, I broke my keychain. Oh well. Get a new one. Alright, now we're good to go. Hey, get out of here, man. My car. Hey. Started right up. Alright. Take the brake off. Roll it backward. Ooh. Oh yeah, those good brakes. This is our horn here. One thing before we go, let me check all the fluids. I almost forgot to put fluids in. Double tranny fluid. So we can go forward. We need a funnel. I'll go grab it. It's over here. Look at those taillights. Better make sure this door is shut. Pretty dry. I only have one.
Oh, I should get it put in the driveway.
Sauce at the car. Yeet. Ooh, that's not good. Still on low. Make sure I don't have any more, but I don't think I do. Nope, no more.
put in
Yeah.
there.
I'm thinking it's that oil that we put in. Here we go. Starting the adventure. The freeway here in a minute. Alright. Great, you know what that means. This piece doesn't go all the way up, so it's gonna, when it's done, regular. Better grab these. Made it to the gas station. So this is what's going to be the actual challenge, or the actual test, is if it cranks, if it's dead or not. Because last time when I just drove it to Colville, it was dead before I tried to start it at O'Reilly's. So that'll be the test. I wasn't stuttering or sputtering or anything. Oh, there it goes. I told you I was going to do that.
1904, you want more in it or just leave it like that?
Nah, just leave it like that. So it ate about 6 gallons from that time driving in Colville, like an hour or two, driving back to your place, and now driving here. So. What?
You need to just figure out when you actually put a 5-gallon can in with you and drive it till it runs out.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Well, after you fill it up, drive it till it runs out, see how far you went, and then put your gas in, and you'll know how far you can go, and don't go that far ever again.
Yeah, there you go. All right, cool, I'll put this away. And then we'll test it. Yeah, it didn't start smoking or anything. Like it was fine. I'm gonna roll this window down too, or turn on this air conditioner. Alright, let's see. Alright. Alright, we're at the gas station. We fueled up. Now to see if it starts. Let's go. All right, here we go. Back on the highway. Let's see if I can turn around here somewhere, because we made it. But planning ahead, since this thing doesn't have reverse, we're gonna park nice for these guys. Go over here and go. Transmission work, and then hard left, right there. All right. She made it. Heck yeah. Let's go, dude. Gotta turn off our air conditioning. This one up. Grab the keys. We're gonna have to grab a piece of paper and write our name and everything on here, and Rambler keys. And grab everything of ours out of here. And then head back to our house. She made it. There's Josh, you might remember him. He's the fire guy from part 2. Come on, do it.
Fire.
All right, got our keys. We're gonna go drop them off. Oh, that's a mailbox. Is this not where we drop them off? Key drop. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, that's kind of scary. Someone could just reach in here and grab that. Okay, well, that's kind of spooky. Well, honor. Oh, Josh wants to go see it. Well, until now, or until next time, she made it.